Good morning to all. Welcome back to Sigma e-learning Smart Way to Excellence. In this video, we will discuss one of the burning social issue, the wealth inequalities existed in this world. Recently, Oxfam has released one report that titled How the Super Rich Are Perpetuating the Modern Day Colonialism. The takers are not the makers, the unjust poverty and unended wealth of colonial inheritance. Today, 44% of the world population living below the World Bank poverty line, that is $6.85 per day. The richest 1% control the 40% of the global wealth. If this trend is continuous, we can say this is the age of billionaire colonialism. Let's say, for example, in 2024, the billionaire's wealth increased by 3 times faster than the 2023. 60% of the billionaire's wealth is taken, not the end, which means they are getting their wealth from their ancestors, from their parents. They are not earning by their own. Much of their wealth gained by the colonial inheritance, digital colonialism, exploitative corporate structure, which means the cheap labor, resource extraction from the global south, unequal power share in the global institutions. Let's say, for example, the international organizations like IMF, World Bank dominated by the developed countries despite of the lowest population. G7 countries still hold 41% of votes in the IMF and World Bank. What is it in the case of India? According to Oxfam report, the survival of the richest, the Indian story. The richest 1% control more than 40% of the total wealth, while the bottom 50% have only 3% of the wealth. This is the scenario in India. According to World Inequality Report 2022, men earn 82% of the labor income, whereas women earn only 18% of it, which means in every 100 rupees of the wealth in India, 82 rupees have been earned by the men. Only 18 rupees have been earned by the women. The wealth drained during the colonial period. Between 1765 and 1900, UK drained 64 trillion from the India, which is 33 trillion going to the top 10% of the people. What's the major impact of historical colonialism on the present day inequality? The first thing is exploitation and the profound economic inequality. For example, the colonialism resulted into the border conflicts. See, our neighbors like Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, all their borders have been decided during the period of colonialism. Due to this, still we are conflicting with each other with respect to our border countries regarding the water problems. Not only this, we have the regional inequalities. Let's say, for example, during the colonial period, Kolkata, Madras and Bombay under the control of Britishers. Compared to the neighboring areas, these three cities have been developed very well. The Kolkata is well developed than the Bihar and Jharkhand states. The city Bombay is well developed compared to the Bombay. The city Bombay is well developed compared to the Madhya Pradesh. Not only this, there is a continuation of monopoly of trade. Let's say, for example, Meta, which controls the Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp, is maintaining the monopoly of trade. Low and middle income countries spend 48% of their budget on the debt repayment, mostly to wealth creators of the north like IMF and World Bank. What is the solution? What is the way forward to this problem? We have some examples here as per the Oxfam report. We have to establish time-bound national inequality reduction plans, reformation of global governance like World Bank and IMF, allowing the global south countries more influence over the policies, abolition of UN Security Council veto power and restructuring its membership. Since its establishment of UNSC Security Council, only 5 countries are dominating. Their permanent voting power not has been changed despite of the lowest population. Impose more tax on super rich countries or super rich people. Tackle the tax avoidance and evasion and eliminate the tax havens. Breaking the private monopolies and regulate the corporations. Promotion of global South-South cooperation by sharing the knowledge, technology and the resources. For more videos like this, please subscribe to Sigma e-learning for Smart Way to Excellence. Thank you all.